All right, we are live. How's it going, everybody? I am just doing a random hangout today with my buddy Flipp Doubt here, and might be joined with General Katarn in a little bit, and maybe Drunk 3PO or Sith Kryptonian or Black Angus. Just send out a couple invites to a few people just to do a little hangout because yesterday was pretty fun, and today is the recovery day of just chilling, from the antics of the other day. How's your day going, Flipp?
Pretty good, man. Yeah, just getting up, seeing the rookies wanting to hang out, so I'm here, buddy.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Thanks for coming along. Getting the chat up here so I can see who is here. You got Mary in the chat, Proper Jiggity Jeremy. What's up, guys? Yeah, if people want to come in, I mean, I'm not really doing a specific type of stream today again. I mean, I'll be doing my professional first stream returning to the Rookie Corner on Friday, but, until then, I'm just fucking around, basically. So, yeah, I don't really have any topics to talk about either. I just on to chit chat with everybody, have some fun. Was there some stuff you want to talk about, man? Anything catch your eye? Anything kind of fun? Anything interesting? Same within the chat, yeah.
Let me pull up the chat. Yeah, the problem is for the last 9.5 hours, I've been looking at the back of my eyelids. So.
Oh yeah, you just done woke up, huh?
Yeah, man. Let's see. Let me pull up the chat real quick.
Yep, we got like Proper Jeremy, Mary, John Matrix, everybody up. Yep. Mary, just clarifying, was the stream you wanted me on for tonight or for Thursday night? Because in the tweet that you sent me, I think it was for tomorrow night. But if it's for tonight, I think I'm down either way. I just want to clarify which one for it. Because if it's 4:30 Eastern time, then that would be in like an hour or two from now. So just tomorrow night. Okay. Yep. Definitely. And was it 4:30 Eastern or 4:30 Pacific? Because I don't know. I didn't look at it. I didn't look at it at 8 Eastern. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're good, Mary. We're good. All right.
Okay.
We are good. What's up? It's Katarn. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. I am seeing. I think I shall get Proper Jiggity Jeremy on in here. Little guy. Yeah, I think I sent one to Radical Jawa also. I haven't seen him in a while. He might come on in, hopefully. Did you? I have so many emails now. I think I have to catalog them in a spiral or something because I'm losing track.
Boyega recently replied to some fans on Twitter about episode 9, and when one fan requested details about how the film concluded, the actor joked that it ended the way all the other films in the series ended. Yep, fades to black and credits go up. Gee, that's funny. That is funny. I'm worried about all this because I was talking to somebody just the other day, and we were trying to figure out why they decided against putting the footage for episode 9 in with the Super Bowl. And that's, to me, that seems really like the way it was put to me was Pepsi is definitely not as important as Star Wars. I'm assuming you guys have heard about all this. So
yeah,
Pepsi supposedly took the spots or whatever. I don't understand that. So I don't know. What about you guys in the chat? Do you think that they're just faking us out so that they can make sure that their top tier, garbage tier sites get the information first, and that they're allowed to have that amount of time? You think it's a fake out, Rookie?
I don't know. I don't. Again, I unfortunately fall under the I don't really care area. But as far as the Super Bowl thing goes, I heard that they might be trying to hold it for Celebration. I think on High Council they're talking about how they might try to hold it off just a little longer till it's Star Wars Celebration, and so they can get all their ducks in a row that they need to by then. And that the Super Bowl might be too quick to release it by then. Hey, Mary. Bye, Mary. She just popped in and popped out. But yeah, so I mean, it's, I don't know. I don't really know what their game plan is with it. I mean, I don't think that Pepsi necessarily took their spot. I mean, that's what they're saying, but I'm pretty sure that there's some inside things that would explain that differently. But I don't know. Star Wars, I don't know if they're confident with themselves anymore. I think we can kind of tell that they're not as sure that they're going to make a shit ton of money anymore. So I don't know. Hey, Proper and Mary. Okay. You guys here? You good?
Yep.
Are you in your car again, Proper?
Oh no, I'm not.
Okay, cool.
No. Do I sound a little quiet?
Nope. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I gotta address. So first of all, Thug Life Jeremy, if you have Twitter, I don't know if you're following me, but if you're not following me, follow me, or because I tried to look for you and I couldn't find you when I typed you up for a search or whatever. So if you can follow me, then I'll be able to
I'll send you the link to his Twitter.
Okay. Yeah, because then in the future ones I can add him in here. But the sexual harassment panda's back. I think Twitter might have completely banned me. I can't sing it if it's not in the song form. Yeah, can't even get into the log page. I just got something out. Consent flow. I'm sad.
This is strange. It says that it's off air.
What, the stream?
On the corner, yeah.
It's live online.
Mine it says it's live. They're hearing it, I suppose.
Yeah, that's odd. Oh well, as long as it works.
Yep, indeed. Thanks for the link, Propa.
Matrix says, I don't think it's fake. Lucasfilm makes bad decisions, so this is just another bad decision. I'm inclined to agree with you, Matrix.
Yep. Hold on, so Thug Life. Oh, I assumed your Twitter handle was also Thug Life Jeremy.
Oh no, it's not.
So okay, so I am following you. So that's why I didn't know who you were when I was doing the thing. Okay, cool. All right. But yeah. So did you guys hear Flipp's question that he put up?
What was that about?
About the episode 9 spot being taken by the Pepsi thing for the Super Bowl.
I smell bullshit.
I heard that they didn't want to pony up the dough for it, was what I was.
My thing was, I don't think they're as confident with their product at the moment, so they want to wait until there's a different moment where they can release it.
I agree.
That's my thing, because I think they're like, oh shit, we just need to get all our ducks in a row before we go public. Fuck. Like trying to
nice change of pace.
Pretty much, yes. And they could be trying to do the new thing that they do, which is subverting expectations by, instead of doing the obvious Super Bowl thing, they'll drop it on the I don't know, some soccer game. I don't fucking know. Like,
well, I imagine they'll put something into the Avengers Endgame.
Well, that's possible. Yeah, for the end of those showings, maybe, or Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah.
I don't know. Proper, what do you think?
Sorry, I was muted for a second. I had to step away. But yeah, I don't really know what all the details are on it, but it's just, again, I smell a little bullshit. I mean, maybe they are just saving it for Celebration so they can do it in a place where they will be well received, perhaps. Kind of in an environment where they are, I guess, essentially, I guess you'd call it a safe space. That's one way to put it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Celebration, because if it's not then, it will never come out. But yeah, I imagine that would be like the main event. So yeah, that's just my opinion, though. Especially after last year with Solo, and it still didn't do well. They were just like, why would we pay all this money to have this slot and it not make any money? No, we're not going to blow it this time.
That's a good point.
I don't know that they're not going to blow it, but that may be one step in the right direction.
I mean, the budget. That's what. Yeah. Just to clarify.
You got to be careful with Proper Jeremy. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, those memes are getting old with you anyway.
What memes? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Anyway, so
I think it's possible that we should all be ready though. Like, I'm trying to have a video ready for as soon as that footage does drop, even if it's like a commercial because back in '99 when the Phantom Menace came out, right before, they were killing it with commercials, like these 10-second spots in a Taco Bell commercial, because Taco Bell had the marketing that year. But so I'm
for the toys?
Because you never know.
Okay. Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good, you're good. I
was asking if it was for the toys or not or something. Okay.
Right.
Oh, well.
Actually,
you want to get a taco, you get the one that Luke Skywalker would get. The double Dorito Supreme. Extra hot sauce.
Do you have a hangover today, Rookie?
What was that?
Do you have a hangover today?
No, actually, I don't think I got drunk yesterday, but I was quite buzzed for a little bit. There was a few moments in there where my head was quite light. I was kind of like, oh, fuck. And that's I think that was when, by the time Abunas came on, I was kind of like, just kind of chilling. I was like, oh shit! So I was trying to eat the apple. I was like, okay,
just like, oh, thank goodness you're here, Abu Nas. Now I don't have to talk.
Yeah, well, when he talks, it's 10 minutes. So I'm like, okay, good. I got time.
It's like, great. I have a little bit of time to recover. It's all good.
Yes. And yeah, that was good. But yeah, when I was drinking some of the Kentucky thing, I only put like a little bit of soda in it. I was like drinking that stuff, drinking the rest of it. You guys saw how full that was, and I was drinking it, just kind of drinking it casually, like a drink, a little bit, and that wasn't very smart.
No, that was a very horrible mistake.
Yeah, and Wolf, I should have listened to Wolf because he was mentioning all these, proof and percentages and things. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
No, you have to. No, but it's okay. It's a learning experience.
Yeah, it's like I still probably won't drink often. I mean, I just only. I think if I were ever depressed or something, I'd have a little bit to get buzzed, but not like, just like, oh, fuck yeah, bro. Like in high school when people would drink all the time, I would just be so annoyed a little bit. And they're like, oh, once you drink, bro, get fucked up too. And I'm like, you're acting like a dumbass. What the I like to keep my sanity, thanks. And then, the few times I got drunk was like with smaller groups, but still got drunk. And that was fun, though. The stuff, I was never blacked out drunk, so.
Oh yeah, that's not fun.
That.
Yeah, that's not fun.
I like being conscious of what's going on, even if I know I'm kind of like, oh fuck, okay, maybe you shouldn't, but yeah.
Yeah, most of us do. We enjoy remembering things. But I mean, as much fun as it is to have that, that adventure of, oh, what happened last night? Oh God, and then they're like, oh, you're so effed up, so great, you did this. I'm just like, damn. Like it's something you want to remember, not something you want to be told after the fact. Exactly. It can be embarrassing and funny, but at the same time, it could be just awful. Like you threw up all over your date, or you said something inappropriate to the bartender and you got thrown out. You got into a fight or something. That's not something you want to hear about the next day.
Right, because you won't be able to remember it. You'll have to be told what your day was, pretty much.
Yeah, nobody wants to be told what their day was.
No. In the chat, there's Sexual Harassment Panda and Brighton's in there going, anybody who wants to check my prostate?
I'm good. Thank you, but no.
And so he says, questions like that make me a sad panda.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Wolf was like, you should have listened, buddy. Yeah, I know.
So actually, Rookie.
Yep.
I have a couple of these toys from the Taco Bell thing that
seriously.
Oh, God.
Seriously. From 1999, still unopened. This is the pod race.
What?
I don't want to take it out,
The little toys that comes with them. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a pod racer, and then we got
that's funny.
Good old Jar Jar.
Kitty, shut the fuck up.
Bag. You can't smoke in this bag.
You don't want to destroy a child's eyes if they watch this. No.
I got all kinds of those back then, man. That was back when you could actually stand in line and enjoy, standing in line.
I didn't know that Taco Bell ever even did toys.
Yeah, I didn't think that either. I thought they're meant for drunk people, right?
Oh, a while ago. And yes, it is for drunk people, but it's changed to stoners now with the Doritos Locos Tacos.
Good point.
Yeah, that's a fun times had by all.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's good. That's
I used
funny.
to go to Denny's after I would get off work because I used to work as a DJ, and we would get off and everybody would be super drunk, and I'd be like, "All right, guys, just get in my car, no driving. We'll go to Denny's and you can sober up there." So.
See, I wish we had a Denny's near me. I mean, we have some going out toward the highways and stuff, but it's like around here, people that get drunk on the bars, they come into Subway and try to sober up there. They're like, "Yeah, can I get a sandwich?" And I'm like, "Okay," and then they're like,
"What kind of sandwich?"
What?
Like what kind of sandwich?
Exactly. I'm like, well, I could just start making you whatever, but I'm pretty sure you'll complain. So and he's like, yeah, I want a ham and I want lettuce and mayo. So I'm like, you want me to put it on the paper? I gotta pick bread. I'm sorry. Like, my favorites though are people that come in stoned because they will stare at things like be so amazed at things, and I get to the veggies and they're just looking at them and I'm looking at them. I'm like, so any veggies? He's just staring. then he looks up after like a minute. What?
And your order, sir. There are 12 people behind you.
and then, well, usually it's at night where there's not that many people, but then they're so either drunk or high that they can't tell what bills they have in their thing. And they like, here's one. It's like a $5 bill. My tip. And I'm like, thank you for the $1 bill. No, that was a $5. Those were fun. That was fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember during Dad's weekend in college, my dad, he was just buying me a burrito or something. He was just buying us burritos, and then he just gave me all his money. And then I just bought the burritos and just forgot to give it back to him. And he just thought he had spent it. And I was just like looking through my pockets the next day. I was just like, where the did this money come from?
Sure. Did you jip your dad proper? I
might have, but you know, he knows about it. He knows. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't know until after he left. I swear.
Sure.
But those kind of things do happen when you get too drunk or too high. Like one time, I'm not gonna share that. Not here.
And then proper got high.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, what's up, Mary?
How are you?
Oh, I'm freezing my ass off in central Indiana. How about you?
I'm in North Carolina, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's, let's see. I think it said 2 degrees outside, but the real feel is -15, and that's warmed up from -40 when I walked out the door this morning.
Jesus.
That sucks.
Yeah, a lot.
I mean, I'm going to let you keep that.
But going off of what I heard earlier about being told what happened the next morning, yeah, that happened to me at my 21st birthday party. My last recollection, I was drunk, naked, sitting on the toilet and puking in the commode, then I blacked out.
Oh!
I wake up the next morning, there's no sheets, I'm under the comforter, my wife's laying on the floor, and I'm like, she was like, there's no fucking way I was getting into bed with you. And I'm like, I don't blame you. My buddy's in the next room on our comforter. I'm like, dude, why are you in my clothes? He looks up and he's like, dude, you puked all over mine. I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
And Brian says that's hot.
I'm like, because they literally had to carry my drunk ass off the toilet after, you know, throwing me in the shower. Nope. It was bad. What's up, Katarn?
Hey, drunk bodies are heavier than you would think.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, yes, they are.
Oh my God!
One of my friends, he's like a footballer. He's like a short Mexican, but he's like really stocky and big. And he was just like totally passed out drunk there. And his girlfriend wanted him to come home, or his mom or something. I don't remember who. And we're like, so we got to drive him to the house, but he's knocked the hell out. We're like both trying. My buddy's strong too, and we're like struggling to get him up because his body's so limp and uneven. And it's like, shit, if we had a wagon, that would have been better, but we didn't.
Rookie, so what happened last night?
Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, it's Angus. It's an Angus.
What's up, Angus?
Yep, Angus and Katarn has joined. What's up, guys? Today's just a random hangout.
Good.
No real topics. Just another chill hangout because I'm gonna have more professional ones soon, and fuck it, want to have another one to screw around on. So
yeah, I was asking what happened to you after your last night, because I saw you doing a lot of memes with Doomcock and shit.
Oh no, I had those up. I had those made before and was showing them on the live stream, and then I just posted them on Twitter and stuff. It wasn't due to the effect of alcohol, if that's what you're assuming.
Okay.
You okay, Katarn? Are you running away?
You all right?
He's falling down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna lower your volume for a sec. Yeah.
Hey, okay, Rookie.
No, you're good. Okay.
You know, it's really hilarious trying to take care of a company of Marines after mess night. It's basically kind of like the Marine Corps ball, except just for the Marines themselves. And having to take care of basically a platoon of drunk-ass Marines is not a fun day when you're in your dress blues.
Nope.
Speaking of which, Thug Life Jeremy says, the best one I ever heard was, how drunk was I last night? You ran up to a massive dude with a beard, hugged him, and said, Hagrid, you're real. Those are good. Those are good ones.
Yep.
Well, Commander, how am I your nemesis?
You're my
when did
nemesis.
this happen?
I thought you were Odin's nemesis.
No, proper. What's really funny is when you have a hangover scenario, someone had a camera, and you're going, hey, I got a camera. Let's check the pictures, and you're all going, damn!
Oh, the hangover? Oh, yeah.
The pictures at the end always make the movie worth it.
Oh, my God, it really does. They looked at it all, they deleted it, and that was it. The best.
But they still, but I love Mike Tyson in the second one where it's like, I got the camera. You all want to see this? And they're all like, yeah.
You know
and
what?
Even Mike Tyson is going, damn.
Yeah, and this dude like just has a tiger walking around his house. I actually know a guy who does repair works and sets up people's DirecTV, and he set up Mike Tyson's DirecTV, and he had to like go and meet the tiger, had to introduce himself. He had to go through a whole process, and it was just really strange. And so, and then that's afterwards, he was like, once he was comfortable with him, then he would just be working on the cables, and then the tiger would just walk up and sniff him and just walk away. And I don't know how I would do in that situation.
A 600-pound tiger just comes up and sniffs me. I would probably be about to piss my pants, big Marine as I am.
I would totally play with it.
Are you serious?
I would play.
What the heck? Caitlin blocked me on Twitter again.
Yeah, did you see that? Yeah, Caitlin. Keeper of Jeremy's? Yeah.
Aww.
That's funny.
Again. I like how it's like again, like a normal thing that happens.
Just like seriously, like I'm just having conversations with my friend Lethal Lightning, and he gets a little I don't know, how would you call it? Explicit.
Rowdy?
We're just
Gets a little
fun,
dirty.
making some Pringles jokes. and then she just blocks me. I'm just like, really again? Oh, yeah, I can't win. It's whatever.
Have you guys seen Sith Kryptonian's video about the mega troll of The Last Jedi?
Annie Arg? Yep. Oh my God, I haven't ever felt so more used and violated in my life. He
played everybody.
I feel vindicated after all of this. I really do, because I'm like, okay, he can't just, have set this whole thing up. But then he had this whole backstory with, with his whole wife thing and stuff. And I thought to myself, okay, he's pretty sold. And that seems like a very soyish thing to do. And I'm like, oh my God, he fell to the dark side or whatever. And, soy is dark, so it makes sense. And then
he comes out with that video and just says, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like,
boom.
Well played, sir. Played.
What made me happy was how we got Brian Young to I cried. This was so incredibly brave of you. I really cried reading this. And when I saw that, I was going to be like, you're going to cry when you read this, but it's going to be actual soy tears.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Even Sith Kryptonian at first was not watching it, and then he said when he heard his voices and everybody else on the council and EVS, he's like, oh, hold on. And he said he went through it more, and he's like, oh my God, I got so played.
Oh, dude, yeah, seriously. I was about to make a video that was an in-depth analysis of it and be like, oh yeah, I think this is and trying to reason with him and take him seriously, and it would have taken hours and so much time. If I had gone through that and then dropped that video and he would use it, he would have just used it just to get sound bites, and that's the whole purpose of it. I'm just like, wow.
That thing is like a God moment.
Yes.
You know what's funny about it is I knew him briefly on Twitter on Ruin Johnson's page, and so it was really weird when all of a sudden he turned to the soy side and is like, oh, I like The Last Jedi, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then EVS is covering this, and I'm just in disbelief. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? This guy was following Ruin Johnson a lot and retweeting him a lot, and so I'm like, this can't be real, but I just kind of forgot about it and stuff. And, I knew about the whole Brian Young book thing and all that. And then Sith reveals this whole thing, and I'm like, yeah, this totally makes sense. This is perfect. And it ends with his character shaking his head and looking at his friend who's the Fandom Menace. And it's like, yes!
Dude, this was such a Palpatine moment. He Palpatined him like a real bitch. Ryan Johnson, Hidalgo, Brian Young.
He got them all.
Yep.
He got us.
And then you can't even say he played all of us like a Stradivarius. No, he played us like a freaking symphony.
Yeah.
He played us all. I mean, I only caught it at the end, but I was just like, wow. Tip my hat, you played us all like, wow.
My favorite parts of the video are when he's like voicing over Kevin Spacey's like, The Last Jedi is good. Looks 100% consistent. And then all of a sudden you hear like Stephanie Janisek with like soy boy cuck, and you hear like EVS spliced together, and then you hear Custer, and then you hear I think probably Jeremy, and then it cuts to fucking Sith, where he's like, oh my god, I'm literally shaking.
He's literally a Nazi.
I mean that whole scene, he used it perfectly. It was just like, wow, played everybody, and then just dropped his mic and walked off. It's like, damn, son.
He used
mushroom stamp the world, why don't you?
Senate members. He used EVS. He used all of us.
And he used Jake Skywalker vanishing perfectly.
That was very well edited and very well put together. I was really impressed. Like if I had actually finished and like gone through and done that video that I planned to do, because it's so good, I don't think I would have been all that mad. I don't.
And the thing is, Jeremy, the troll was so complete, you just can't be pissed. It's like
you can't be mad at him. You can't be mad at him at all.
I would have a little bit, but yeah, well played.
Yeah.
He went like beyond the extra mile. He went all out.
Oh my god, guys. I have a freaking clone in the chat.
Shotgun licking Mary.
What is this? What is life?
You have a parody account now. Welcome to the club.
Oh, Mary.
Yep.
Mary.
Yeah.
You enjoyed my little epilogue I sent you?
I did. It was so good. I was just like, I wanted to weep. I was so excited about it. And
Mary, the thing is, that's just a bare bone getting the concept down. I haven't even fleshed it out yet.
It made me very happy.
So, guys, what is everyone up to right now? You know,
I'm driving in Arctic temperatures towards French Lick, Indiana.
Well, do you know why? It's so cold up the States? Because Canada forgot the front door open. It's the only explanation.
That's kind of funny. Nice. Yeah, this is just a random stream, buddy. Just a random one. There's Noodle Eating Anna and Shotgun Licking Mary in the chat.
I don't know what's happening right now.
That's awesome.
Wait, quick interjection. My premiere of Part 4, Why the Literature Behind The Last Jedi Failed, is premiering in like an hour. So I'd really appreciate it if you checked it out. And also, I'm going to be going over Snoke and Kylo Ren. I'm going to be using, some serious tidbits. I'm going to be using some humor here and there. I'm already starting to work on my editing a little better and I'd really appreciate your views on this.
Well, I got to go back and check out the first 3 because I didn't even know they existed. So,
dude, they're pretty good.
Check out the series.
He's got a good one, that's for sure. It's worth it. What time are you doing that, or in how long? In an hour?
And yeah, it's going to be at EST. That makes I think 4:30. Yeah, 4:30. That's when I put it. So 1 hour and a half.
Okay, sweet. Oh yeah, I'll end the stream before then for sure. Just in the chat though, real quick, the Noodle Eating Anna says, "I want to eat Mary's cocaine flavored noodles," and then Shotgun Looking Mary says, "What a bad panda." And they're talking. This is a funny chat. This is a funny chat today. Sexual harassment panda, Shotgun Looking Mary, Noodle Eating Anna, Proper Jeremy, Clone Commander Jeremy. Yeah, this is funny.
Guys, this is my first ever clone. I'm not sure how I feel. Like.
Take it out of respect, I suppose. Unless it just shits on everything you stand for.
Embrace it. Consider it an honor.
You like shotguns? You like licking?
I'd say that too.
Well, I did lick a shotgun, so
And it's consistent.
I mean, even the Rookie doesn't have any like actual parody accounts. I mean, there's some ideas, but like
mine would be so easy, especially since I do actual stupid characters as skits, like in my things. Like I have Jeffro, Jeffy Fro, Jeffy. Like I have all these different. Jamal, exactly. I have all these. Jamal being ironic because that's like a black name, and it was with the more flamboyant characters, and with the voiceover of a woman. So that was kind of funny. But
hey,
man,
I don't even have parodies yet.
There's more alternate ones coming. Well, Iron Wolf, yours is a little harder because there's a lot of wolf names and people's titles already. But man, so many easy ones. God dang. But
one General Catan, my friend.
Yep. Yeah.
Parodies here.
Yeah.
Well, we parodies could be Ensign Katarn, Lieutenant Katarn, Captain Katarn.
Yeah. For me, it's just my body parts that they create.
That is so wrong.
We're going to have proper Jeremy's left pinky or something like
left pinky. I already have a left testicle account that has more video views than I do. It's dude, you have a higher
parody of a parody
than I do. What the
damn? Jeremy, this has got to be so like morbid for you. You just started it as a parody, and now it's taken off on a life of its own.
Yeah, now I'm kind of like stuck with this. Rainbow background.
Yeah, I'll be right back. My cat's being annoying, so just a second.
So Mary, what if
see who's boss?
Do what? Somebody asked me something and I don't know what it was.
Yeah, General Katarn is addressing Mary.
Oh, hey Mary, when is your live stream tomorrow?
So I have 2 live streams. I have a live stream tonight with Odin, Geoff, Roger, and Proper, and myself. And then tomorrow I have DJ D, Adam Shahan, the Rookie Critic, at Dawn, and you're welcome to join us, Angus.
Cool. I think I'll be
Mary just be rocking and rolling.
I'm doing the best I can. I'm trying to turn this into something I really love it, and I love it.
Mary, what you should do for a stream? Sorry, she should definitely do a karaoke stream. She should sing, definitely.
Oh well, I need to have more than just myself for that. So if anybody wants to volunteer, I'm down.
Well, we'll see, Mary.
It'd be one you do on your iPhone or something.
The hide and see it now.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know, have Kirsten do it or something.
Well, no, I mean like in the chat or whatever.
Okay.
Hey, have y'all seen any arties? At least the account he's using on Facebook or on YouTube for the any arty video.
Star Wars Antics.
Yeah, it went from like 160 subs last night when I found it to 2,700.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's taken off.
Oh God. Oh dear Lord, I gotta see this. I can't tell. It doesn't show me. It hides it. Oh no, it's not hidden anymore. Well, I mean, shit. I mean, that's how you do it.
He's going viral.
Right. Yeah, but he's had video views that have reached like 248,000.
Well, you would want this to go viral though, because the whole point of the troll is for it to reach back to people like Ryan Johnson and so on, so that they know.
I want to see their reactions. I would love to be a fly on the wall when I see the reaction of they got played hardcore.
I would almost guarantee they will never even acknowledge it. Like at least not publicly.
Well, I know on Twitter and all that, but I want to be like in the room when they finally see that video. I just played you like a fiddle.
Got him.
Hey, speaking of that, I don't know if y'all saw something I retweeted. There's one guy I follow who's a very soy-based Star Wars channel, and I'm always seeing in updates randomly stuff he likes, and it was talking about like, I think now we can tell for sure that like bullshitters are a very toxic quote unquote Star Wars challenge. It was like a screenshot of comment section, and all these people are like, oh my god, like, yeah, look what they said about the prequels and this and that. Like, wow, they're so toxic. Also, and I like read it, and it was like one thing was like, most of it was just like, yeah, Disney, they need to like course corrector. They're not going to get me in the seats. You know, it was all like very tame. Someone made a joke about Gillette, and then the prequel comment is like, oh, The Last Jedi made me appreciate the prequels, and these people were responding to that like, oh wow, like these are the fucking alt-right Nazis we're having to deal with. And I commented, it's like when you're a member of the bullshitters community, and it's the gif of Charlton Heston laughing in Planet of the Apes with the MAGA hat.
No, but the funny part is, hey, Angus, did you see my little fiery rant about what people are doing to Mecca?
No, I started it. I just didn't have a chance to finish it.
Well, some soy boy went on there and started attacking me, and I was actually going to go to reply to him, and all of a sudden his comment is nowhere to be found. And I'm like, you little son bitch.
Screenshots.
Because he was trying to like...
Okay, yeah, he'll be back in a little bit.
To be continued.
Yeah, to be continued. All right. I was actually gonna run this by you guys, but I wasn't sure. I was thinking about doing a skit next week, a random one that I don't normally do, an SJW skit to explain what they are in kind of a funny way. Does that sound like a funny
Go
thing?
on.
Yeah.
Like it'd be in bed and then wake up, I'm woke, and then onto the computer or something, and I'd have an NPC face animated or picture over my face, and so it moves with me wherever I go. So it's the NPC or whatever, and then like, black people aren't talented. They should be respected because they're black, and women are awesome not because because they have a vagina or something.
Rookie, when you say the black people thing, like undercut yourself by like fading in like FBI statistics of black on black crime or like black dropout rates of high school or something like that, where it's like no, being black has no merit at all. It actually is a downgrade statistically.
Right. But like,
I wouldn't say that. I mean, like statistically speaking, you're correct, but just because you're black,
I mean.
The point being that they are only just going because you're this or because you're that. You're good, not because of the other skills you have.
It's an individual merit-based system.
And Angus, you can say these things. Rookie.
Oh yeah. Like
that's why I probably wouldn't do that. But,
it wouldn't look good.
That's why I'm running by the idea in general anyway, because I don't know if that would be funny or worth it or whatever. Because my channel's been uncontroversial so far. Pretty much, like, it's pretty much just been, my opinions on movies, film, whatever, give a tutorial here or there, say something about YouTubers I like or something. So I don't know if this would be like a shit ton of one. What do you guys think?
Ricky, let me say two things really quick. Your idea is awesome for reference of how to develop this or like maybe inspiration further. I'll send you a link to Adventures of Gumball video where like he's all woke and then it's just like him being a keyboard warrior in person. So that'll be funny for you to kind of like bounce in your head. But because you're talking about this, I was going to see if you would enlighten everyone that may not be aware of your getting blocked on Twitter for the first time.
Well, I mean, I could tell that story in it too or something, but it's hard to reference it because there's no screenshots of it. It's just, something that happened real quick, and it was such a small one compared to other things that's not even a good example, I would say. But like,
Sorry about
I
that.
was thinking another one would be like,
called.
that's all right. I was thinking another thing would be like, have the NPC like talking to me or something, and then it's like, tries to punch you in the face, and he do a big wind up, and then just be like, what was that for? Like, he's like barely, because weak punches, and then they'd be like, oh, he's attacking me, no, and just like make a skit out of it, and then like have the transition of like, a new scene with me coming in. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you saw there was a dramatization of some NPCs and stuff. Now let's explain what they are, and then like go into the information like that. But I don't know if that'd be too. Is that good, bad? Because I watch people do stuff like that, but I don't really do a video like that.
depends how you go about it. I think you could pull it off. I think you have a decent idea. Just like write it down, write it out. Just, have people give you notes and stuff, and I think you should be good.
It was just sprouted in my head today, and I was like, I mean, that sounds kind of funny, but should I do it? I don't know. But,
yeah, but Rookie, at the end of it, you should pull a wanted. You know, the one with what's her face? You know, the one where it's the bounty, the people who can, bend bullets.
No.
You ever seen that movie?
Which one?
Wanted, where they curve the shot.
Yeah, where they can curve the shot. You talk about all the NPCs, and then you do a wanted move, and you bend the bullet and just takes them all out.
I don't know how I do that one. Don't know how to do that effect. But
probably figure it out.
Maybe that one might be a little too much. There's some stuff I could do with my effects that are pretty much basic, but still okay.
Fucking awesome.
See you in a bit, Wolf. That's all good. So let's change it up though. Let's change it up to something else. So again, I don't have topics in mind for today, but I will just tell people again, just for people popping in. Well, hey, Lethal Lightning, what's up, buddy? Yeah, if you want to come in, you can if you want, Lethal. I'll send you a link. Just let me know I don't know if you're at work right now or not. In Australia, I know that they're not having as cold a weather as you guys are down in the east. So.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Oh, yeah, they actually canceled OSU today. It's only the 14th day they've ever canceled since '78.
It's OSG.
No, OSU, Ohio State.
Yep. Yeah, my kid brother doesn't have classes today. Good for him.
Yep. It's a little out on your end, Wolf.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'll lower the volume.
Yeah. That seems to be all right.
Okie dokie. Mary, Katarn, are you guys okay? Or is it a little noisy around you guys? Or are you on the can?
I think some of them might be, but that's okay.
What did you ask? I'm trying to get my camera set up. What?
Okay, no, we're just seeing if you're still there or if you left the room for a bit.
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm just trying to set some things up for tonight.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, for the stream tonight. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, so Thug Life saying that this one person was head of creative chosen by Kathleen Kennedy, I guess for Lucasfilm, and was rumored to replace her when she left, and now she doesn't show up on their list of executives anymore.
Yep, Carrie
Thug,
Hart.
can you tell me who this is? I don't know who SGE is. Sage? Who's Sage? I don't know. Who are you talking about? Is somebody removed from Lucasfilm and we just didn't know?
Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers was covering that. He's speculating that Carrie Hart may have been removed, the leader of the story group.
Yep.
Oh, and she's just not there anymore.
Lethal Lightning says proper Jeremy was gearing up for a spanking last night.
Yeah, and then Caitlin blocked me because she just had to get into the middle of our conversation. Like it's just like this had nothing to do with you. Just leave us alone. Just like go. I don't know. Don't read it. Don't click on it. Just like scroll down. It's
not how Twitter functions these days.
You know what? It's whatever. It's whatever. She seriously just keeps blocking. It's just there's nothing I can do about it. But it is really annoying and unnecessary. But it's just like whatever.
She follows you back, so it's okay.
She doesn't.
She has to, so she can block you again later when you screw up next time.
Whatever.
Hey, so besides,
she always blames me. Never Lethal, even though he was just as much a part of it as me.
He got blocked too.
Wait, he did?
Yeah. She posted them, dude.
I can't read that, so.
Can't read. That's good.
Hey, so besides live streams, what all do y'all have coming up on y'all's channels? I know Katarn's got his debut or premiere 4:30 Eastern. What about the rest of y'all?
I'm showing up on Mary's live stream in about 2 hours. Other than that, I've really got nothing going for the week unless I see some news that I want to throw my 2 cents on, and then I'll just do something random. But other than that, nothing for me.
My live stream is actually not till about 8 o'clock, so for about another 5 hours or so.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking Western for some reason.
But I am putting together the concept of maybe doing an appreciation video of basically men.
Nice.
Because I think you guys get crap. Well, I think it's gotten to a sad state of affairs where men feel attacked from all sides all the time. And I think it's probably sad at this point that you guys feel like women don't appreciate you because you guys are trailblazers. You get out there and you do a lot of the hard work first. And it's not that women can't or whatever, but frequently we don't. And sometimes I think you don't get the recognition that you deserve for all that you do in our community and in the world, really. Men are out there doing the hard jobs, and we have different strengths, and I think it's important to remember that you can build women up without tearing men down. So
it's called Wonder Woman. They did that without breaking a sweat.
Right?
The only thing I request in your video is that at some point when your video starts to like rise again in its like happiness or like, yay, man, you're not bad, just in the background, slowly rising to a crescendo, have the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Now That We're Men, song in the that.
I was thinking about
that, or play 2.5 Men, such manly men.
I was totally gonna do something like It's Raining Men.
And Mary, as far as always under attack, I'm a United States Marine. We're always under attack, but then again, we're always on the attack. So,
well, fair enough, right?
Yep.
So.
Good point.
You get what you give.
And if you need something heroic, you can always just grab a Marine Corps marching band, and people always love it.
Well, I'm still learning how to edit, so it's a project right now for me. I'm having to figure all this out, but
yeah, Mary, you're not the only one. In fact, I need to talk to Rookie and get some ideas for editing programs.
Yeah, I'll be posting a video for my projects. I'm saving my movie reviews and film stuff for March. I'll be starting posting them then, but until then, I'll be posting tutorials all the time. So I'll probably tomorrow. I woke up really late today, so probably not going to do anything today.
You
really,
suck, Rookie.
Tomorrow, tomorrow, if I get enough sleep, then I'll do some tutorial videos on why you should use a Twitter, how to make a title, how to do an intro and stuff. A couple of things.
Rookie, you never did send me my intro. That you said you did.
Well, I think I accidentally deleted it. I was cleaning out my things, and I had some older.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Hey, I thought you said that you wouldn't be able to play it because you wouldn't know how to you wouldn't be able to put it onto your videos that you make or something. So,
well, if you teach me how to do it.
Well, which I thought I directed you to. I did. I directed you to a phone editing thing where you could edit your videos, and you never used it.
Yeah, you never sent me the intro, genius.
But
dial back.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Well, I'll make you another one anyway. That was an older one, so now it was just showing
If you're gonna do some music behind it, look up the NWO Wolfpack for the music.
Mega Jetty one. I don't know if it'll go viral or not. That's I don't know why you keep asking me. I'm not the expert on this. It could, but I mean,
I could see it getting like 500 views. I don't really think it'd go past that.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, right. Katie says, "Do the intro tutorial first. She needs one soon." Okay. Yeah.
Oh yes, please. There's
so many ways to do intros. That'll be a long one. I'll probably split that into 3 parts. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, and Rookie, you and I are going to have to come up with an intro for the lightsaber forums series I want to do. This is going to probably be different than the one I want to do for my channel, if you want to think up one.
Definitely. And that's the thing, too. There's got to be different intros for different videos, I would say. So it explains more what the series is that you're doing for that. So we'll come up with something cool for that one. I'm going to try to keep yours under 10 seconds long, though. I think 5 to 7
Well, yeah,
seconds.
because I try to keep mine,
yours are usually under 10 minutes.
Well, these days I'm trying to keep it like 5 minutes or less.
Okay.
So a quick little intro, yeah, that works. And we also got to think up one for Jessie Milestone because she needs one. The God Empress needs her intro.
Does she want one? I didn't know she needed one or she wanted one. I thought it just pops her in.
No,
going, hey, you guys on Mouse Entertainment, and then she starts screaming at whatever topic she wants to do.
We should do one and just be like, here, Jessie, check this out. Here's your intro.
I could make one. I was thinking about making a compilation of couple vids of her like you did it to your own kind, you fuckwits, and then other things. I don't know. And then when she's in her Captain America costume, it's something like, and then one of her fencing real quick, like something to spread that out. But,
and you also got to find that one of her, I think it was on Facebook, where it has her kind of, just kind of like bug-eyed, sticking her tongue out, and her face just kind of has that, I don't want to be here, please kill me look.
Right. So now Peter Griffin comes in. You would have been perfect to come in yesterday because there was so many like accounts that fit with Peter. There's Jack Sparrow. There was Sexual Harassment Panda. They were perfect. What's up, man?
What is that screeching?
Who's torturing an animal? You torturing an animal?
No, that's
Angus?
my daughter. Was playing around in her high chair. She's happy.
Nice.
I was gonna say, I got you next to my son puked.
What
You guys roboted hella.
No, I was saying my son threw up, but my freaking is my daughter that was shrieking out of joy, just being herself. I was gonna say before I mute myself, for anyone interested, if y'all saw my Mike Zero arrested news coverage with Drunk 3PO, we're actually working on the follow up to that.
it was pretty funny.
It was pretty good. I love the whole white Bronco driving down the interstate. I'm like, oh no, you didn't. Oh, you did. That was great.
Yeah, it's crazy how the story's developing. So, we're gonna get you the latest coverage. As soon as we get approved by our,
hey,
editor.
If you need another reporter on the ground, I will more than happily volunteer.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Right now, it's just kind of a planned trilogy. I'm working with Flipp Doubt for this part 2, and of course, Drunk 3PO. And the plot's, thickening. It's going to blow up. This could become more than trilogy. It could become the
series?
Mike Zero universe.
I like how EBS was kind of almost believed it. He was like,
I know.
but no, Angus. Or if you need someone like to be like the law professor or someone like that, or like the think tank somebody, I could dress up as like a professor, and as you see here, Mike Zero.
Yeah,
just to be funny.
Not bad idea. I was going to suggest
the story's about to blow up so much bigger than just news coverage, so it's going to be really fun.
I'm just wondering why Mike Zero hasn't said shit about it yet, or if he's just sitting there laughing.
I know. That's what I'm wanting. I wanted him to get on his channel and be like, yeah, so I just wanted to bring something to y'all's attention. There's this guy attacking me, or be like, hey, check out this funny parody of me. Either way, get us all some good clicks,
Yep.
Because, if I was Mike Zero and I saw something like that, I'd probably be laughing my ass off. But that's just me.
All right, guys, I'm going to hop off of here. I'm trying to fiddle with some stuff, and I don't want to mess up the stream while y'all are doing this. But...
Yeah, well, that was actually probably going to only go for a little bit longer. So if you want to make another plug to your streams coming up, then go ahead.
Oh, sure. Okay, so I am Mary B. I bring the mayhem, and I am starting to grow way quicker than I had anticipated. I've really only been at this for a few weeks, and I'm already sitting at 125 subs. So I'm super happy about that. Thank you, everyone, for that. I'm doing a live stream tonight with Odin and Geoff and Roger and Proper. And I will be doing...
Well, you have to make sure you tell which Geoff, because there are 2 of us in here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm also Geoff, but, everybody calls me the rookie, so it's all good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, with TheIronWolf tonight. And then tomorrow night, I will be doing another live stream with DJ D, Adam Shahan, TheRookieCritic, and at Dawn, and potentially Angus as well. So it should be fun. And I'm working on getting new content put out to you guys. I just put one out. I just put a video out about the Super Bowl, no trailer for that. So yeah, keep an eye on it.
Yeah, you should. You know what you should do? You should add in like one of your favorite drinks or something, like make one of your favorite, like record yourself making one of your favorite drinks or something. So you're a bartender and like be talking about something else and you make it and then boom. And like and then after when you edit, put the text of the ingredients you put up there or something.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do stuff with foreplay on the beach.
Yeah, exactly. Tell people, teach some people some drinks.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Thanks for the idea. I like that.
Yep, no problem.
All right. Well, I will see you guys later on tonight.
All right.
See you, Mary. See you tonight.
Yeah, well, I got to bounce off, too, because a buddy of mine just called, and I tried calling him back earlier, and I'm on my phone right now, so you guys have fun. I'll catch y'all later.
All right. Yep. No need to plug yourself. I'll plug for you. Yep. The Iron Wolf is howling into the wind. All his thoughts covers pop culture and politics. And if you got some beef against him, he will respond. No, just kidding. Yeah, United States.
No.
Free.
You want peace in me? I'll be rolling up the sleeves. Let's go.
You don't take that shit. Yes.
All right, y'all catch it easy.
Later, man.
See ya.
Yep, we're going to be closing out soon anyway, but if there's anything you guys want to talk about real quick, by all means.
Well, I'm sorry, I just took some time off. I'm actually on the verge of fixing or coming up with a new lightsaber concept for someone that is interested in, in a lightsaber commission right now, and I've been trying to run some ideas all day. And, as we were streaming, suddenly it just hit me, and I ran some designs. I sketched some of these ideas that I had in my sketchbook, and so I ran them by the guy, and he said, "Okay, I want to see how it's like with color," and he wants a purple lightsaber, so he wants it to be, kind of like a Mace Windu style lightsaber, but with his own twist. And it took me some time,
Sounds good, man. Sounds like fun.
Sounds like
talk.
Yeah. See, what I think you should do too for your channel to have a little extra of it is to record the process of you making it, if you can.
Yeah.
And then like when you're done, like when it's all completed, then you can make that into one video and speed up the thing if you need to or something and show some of the things, or if you wanted to explain how you're doing it or what parts go in, depending on how much into the process of that. But
well, you see, the thing is, right now I'm actually I've already ordered some of the parts for a personal build of mine, and I'm actually going to try some new techniques. And I've been studying some other builds. I've been on some other forums in the lightsaber community, and trust me, it's huge. There are many ways. There are very smart people out there, way smarter than myself, and I'm actually trying to get some ideas and implement my own methods if I can. Fortunately, my dad, he's a very he's very good, with builds and stuff, and especially when it comes to electricity and being practical with your space and all that stuff. And he also gave me a lot of great ideas for my builds, and I'm going to capitalize on that. And right now I'm waiting for some stuff to come in the mail. I ordered them like 4 weeks ago, and I'm going to be showing off the hilt on my channel. And yes, I will go over the build, like step by step, and I will explain them maybe with some captions, because, sometimes the voice can be very tiring, and you want to see, the process, even if it's sped up, and slow down where it's necessary to explain some things, and then just speed up the process again. Yeah. And, like you said, it's a very good idea. I'll actually look into it.
Yeah, no problem, man. I think that'd be a great one, because even if there's other channels that do that, I think there's ways to make it different for each one, and especially when your content isn't just lightsabers, it's your other Star Wars, writing topics. I think that's a good mix. Good mix for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I was telling this to Flipp the other day, sometimes some content creators, if like someone just saw your content once and doesn't remember your name, they'll go like, hey, it's like that guy with the clone helmet that fixes lightsabers and talks about stuff, Star Wars related topic. Oh, Joan Katana. Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah. If you can find something that you can make unique about your channel, that's something that people will remember you for,
That's true. I agree. Lethal Lightning asked if you do saber commissions.
Well, yeah, I actually am. And the thing is that the reason I'm kind of reluctant is because, there was this whole mix-up with lightsaber commissions lately. There was this guy that was huge on the lightsaber community, and he scammed all these people, and they're kind of reluctant right now.
I gotcha. Makes sense. Well, I think after you show some videos of you making them or something, they could believe that you could do it, and, won't be, I think they'd have more trust in your word
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put out, like a few builds first so that they can see that, this guy is actually building stuff.
Yep. It's a good idea. I like it. And so what's your video about coming up? What part is it? You want to tell people?
Snoke and Kylo Ren. I started with part 1 for all those who don't know. I'm just basically taking down the literature behind The Last Jedi. No politics, no Rian Johnson, no Kathleen Kennedy bitching. And when I complain about Luke Skywalker, I'm not like, oh, he was inconsistent because I didn't like what I saw. He didn't make sense as a character based on literature.
Yep.
I was taking it from that angle, and I started off with generically speaking of what my series was about, and then I went on to Luke Skywalker. Then I analyzed Rey. Now I'm going to be analyzing Snoke and Kylo Ren, and then I'm going to be analyzing Poe, Finn, Rose. That should be fun.
Yeah, it should. Definitely. Thug Life Jeremy in the chat wants to know if he wants to talk to you about a commission. Thug Life, just follow Katarn on Twitter and talk to him there if you want to talk. I mean, I don't know what Katarn's going to be doing in the future for it, but if you want to get something, then talk to Katarn. Definitely.
Well, I'd actually really appreciate that, because if you guys can actually help me kickstart this whole thing, it would be very good for my channel as well. And if you guys are also happy with what I've done, that's mutually beneficial.
Yep, agreed. What were you gonna say, Proper?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Good.
I was just listening.
Then shut up. No, it's okay.
I didn't say anything.
I know.
Oh, you're just pulling that.
I'm just being a dick. Being a dick. Yes. And
no, I've done that to you before many times.
Yes.
I usually say, I don't appreciate the rookie critic interrupting me all the time.
Yep.
And being such a rude guest.
All the time.
Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm gonna have to bounce off. I'll catch you guys later on Twitter. Whoever is interested in the commission or generally talking to me, you can find me on the Fandom Collective at TPL723. You'll find me. You've seen who I am. You know who I am. So up to now, at least. So thank you guys for having me on the stream, and I'll catch you guys on Twitter.
Later, man.
See ya.
See you guys.
All right, this is actually going pretty well because I was about to close out, but everybody's doing their thing and leaving. So
and then there were 3.
That was perfect timing. So, Proper Jeremy, do you want to tell people what you have in mind for some things that you're doing and some future live streams? And if you have any other projects you want to work on, let people know now, man.
Yeah, I'm uploading a video about the NERD video today and how violated I feel that I've been used as a tool just for a troll job.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But yes, I'm going to post that just right after we are done streaming. I'm going to do the Council of Jeremy's. The next one is going to be on February 16th. So it'll be that time of the month again. And and I plan on having a couple of watch parties. One is going to be Spaceballs, tentatively on February 8th. So that's not this Friday, but next Friday. Is that right? I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So that's going to be fun. Jeremy Simmons is going to be a part of that. A couple other people who want to show up and watch some Spaceballs and have some fun. There we go. And I'd also be very interested in having a debate on the film The Goonies, a movie that I'm sure the Rookie Critic has not seen.
I have actually seen The Goonies.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I have actually seen The Goonies, yes.
Well, we're going to be having a debate of whether or not it's a good movie or not.
I would say it's debatable because part of me thinks, oh, I like it, and the other part of me thinks, why the fuck would I watch this movie?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of silly, and it's like if you didn't grow up with it as a kid, it's kind of different when you look at it as an adult. But as a kid, you love it, and it's great.
I love the parts where they interact in the beginning, and they won't let the fat kid in until he shakes his belly.
Do the truffle shuffle.
Little dicks, like that's so funny because that's how people would be.
That's exactly how kids are to each other, and that's just.
And the older brother doesn't give two shits about any of the friends and just like kind of picks on all of them. It's like, yes.
He also was like he stole a little girl's bike.
Yeah.
And like we can get into this later, but oh my god, I am so looking forward to that. But yeah, just having a few different live streams, setting that up, and it should be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, buddy. I was gonna say too. So go and
Jack.
And you can interject. Yeah, what is it, Toy Man?
Yeah, I was. I gotta leave. I got my kids. So besides my Mike Zero universe, I'm trying to develop with fellow Fandom Collective personnel like John 3PO and Flipp. I'm also working on casting the Fandom Menace as the cast of Game of Thrones. And I'm trying to do a follow-up to St. Germanus about Uncle Ethan Van Sciver, Comic Artist Pro Secrets. It's gonna be really fun. so keep posting about that. And I think I have a follow-up for St. Germanus specifically with Urban Acolyte. If you follow any of that on Twitter, you'll understand where that'll go. So yeah, a lot of good stuff in works.
All right, perfect. Yep, I'm having a stream this Friday, 8 a.m. with Real to Real Productions, 8 a.m. Pacific, and yeah, it is a Dragon Ball /film channel. It's gonna be a comic one with Nerd Wonder on February 13th, 6 p.m. Pacific, and then Bandit Incorporated on February 20th, 16 Pacific. 6 a.m. Pacific. But oh yeah, and proper. Yeah, I might actually have you on there, but I don't want to bring you on right away.
Just no, that's fine. I won't be up at 6 a.m. anyways.
It'll be 6 p.m., dude.
Oh, I thought you said a.m.
It'll be 6 p.m. because that'll be like 2 in the afternoon for him in Australia or something the next day for him.
Which day is this?
It's on the 20th.
Oh, okay. And by the way, I'm not gonna like just go in there and just roast him and anything.
I know, but I feel like he might be like, "Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's him again?" And then just
I'll say it for like 2 seconds. But,
I'll mention that I want to bring you in, and then see what he says.
Payback is a bitch, ain't it?
Yeah.
No. I very much look forward to it.
Yep, it'll be fun, man. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say unless you guys do, because. I don't know. This was just a random little hangout, and I don't know, just felt like hanging out again. So, if I were drinking again, I think this would go for another 6 hours. But today, I don't feel like doing that today. I didn't eat anything until like 7 p.m. last night.
Right.
Oh my god.
Anyways, thanks for having me, man. See you, everybody.
Oh, and Angus is already gone. Fuck.
Yeah.
All right. Later, Late Riot Kitty. Later, Thug Life, Sexual Harassment Panda. Everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
See you all on Friday.